head coach Paul Colantino. Coach, you guys had your first two games of the season against Guelph. You guys won Friday 1-0 and Saturday 7-2. What are your overall thoughts on the weekend?
Anytime you can get both, you feel pretty good about it. In terms of it's not something that comes easy. We thought Guelph was a great team, especially game one with a 1-0 game, and us kind of getting the first game, not to say jitters out, but there's a lot of things, that fall back into place once you're like, I remember this, whether it's pre-game stuff, all that. But I thought Guelph was a very good team, and we battled to a really tight game on the first day, and then we were able to open things up with a few goals on the second day. So we're definitely pleased with the two wins, but most importantly, I think it gave us a few things that we need to work on for the next 2 weeks.
What would you say the difference was offensively between Friday and Saturday's games?
People are just more comfortable, I think. It's tough. You get in front of the net, and when you're jumpy or you're a little bit tired because you've been jumpy throughout your shift, you're like, you're going. It gets tougher to pull the trigger in essence, and really hit the bullseye. And I think when people realize, like, hey, they're going to be in a position to score, don't be surprised when you get there. Just vary like you do every day. And I think they did that. They relaxed, they calmed down, and then in some cases, people even tried to create more opportunities. Whereas the first game, I think we were happy crossing the blue line. All right, got the puck in deep, let's go cycle. It's like, no, that's not quite enough. We've got to create some opportunities here, some chances to score, then we've got to bury those. So I think that took place on day two, which really helped.
Senior Kelsey Thomas had a great weekend. She had a hat trick on Saturday. Can we expect more offensive points from her this season?
Absolutely, we hope so. It's a great thing, when you come out of a weekend like that, and it is only 2 games, so you never want to look ahead. Hey, can you do this the whole season? It's kind of one of the things like where we're just, hey, you take it game by game. But she's a senior. We do expect a lot from her. She knows that. She knows her expectations are high, and it's one of those things that she's going to have to continue to kind of bring forth that type of effort and that type of finish. So it's a tough job, but she handles things well, and we hope she continues with it.
Another player worth noting is Christian Richards, a transfer from Niagara. She had a multi-point game on Saturday. What can we expect to see from her?
Well, we expect in an ideal world see the same type of effort where she's getting assists, she's getting goals, providing a little bit of everything from the PP to the PK. But again, you've got to work at it day in and day out. So what we saw, we hope, was a good flash of what she's capable of. And we also feel that she's got more room to grow in all areas. So we want to continue her trajectory in an upward fashion and just keep getting her better, getting her more confident. And in all honesty, it's tough settling in with a new team. That was her first weekend with a new team, and I thought she fit in very, very well. Things fell into place for her. She worked for them, but she did a great job. Coming from a different program and settling in and being able to contribute, offensively.
You guys have a 2-week break between games. I know as a player that's sometimes daunting, but as a coach that leaves a lot of room to work on things and improve. So is there anything specific you're looking to work on the next 2 weeks?
A little bit of everything. We learned some from the first 2 games, whether it's the PP, a little bit on the PK, some of our 5-on-5 play, our conditioning. We want to work on all those things, and now's a good time. But at the same time, once we start going, we really start going. So we're trying to use the time wisely in the sense that we're getting stronger, we're getting in better shape, game shape per se, and then we're working on some of those system things, but we're also staying well rested. So we're not burning ourselves out as soon as we hit, some major string of away games. So it's we're trying to manage it well, but like you said, we want to work on things when we have the time.
Sounds good, Coach. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Paige.